Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's crucial for both your health and your wallet. Part 5. Your pantry. Fast food, tin food, packaged food versus live food. This is part of series to eat healthy to improve your financial position. We are Unity of Consciousness, where we help you to achieve personal and spiritual growth. Why are we interested in your well-being in general? There is positive correlation of great health and well-being into greater physical and mental performance. There are many articles, including one from Corporate Health. If one suffers from ill health, the performance will be reduced. It will lead into you focusing all your energy to improve physical health. So, if you are unwell, you will possess less time to focus into more achievements in life, including personal and spiritual growth. We are living in exceptional times nowadays. There is large mass of population that have been sleep-induced and have given away their power and their freedom of action. We should admit that this has happened in mutual agreement. We are intelligent beings, and as such, we have knowingly and willingly given away our freedoms. Yes, we were deceived, however. We are intelligent beings, and we have to use our brain to identify what is our well-being and who is assisting us to achieve better health and wealth. It is obvious that the difference between the wealthiest and the poorest has never been bigger. It is also very obvious that the middle class is reducing and thinning every day to the point of no return. The person that earned $100,000 4 years ago is roughly or more than 40% poorer due to price increase of all products and services for this consumer, interest rate increase, and illegal tax hikes. Now, many of us are now recognizing the gravity of the situation we jointly have. Created and are beginning to take action to address the serious trouble we're in. So it is time for you, me, and all of us to act now. If you act 1 minute later, it just might be too late. Back to improving health. We often hear that eating healthy is expensive. However, the reality is that it can actually save you money in the long run while enhancing your overall well-being. We have discussed general tips how to save money in the first part. We have discussed the benefits of eating organic, non-GMO, and pesticide and chemical-free foods in Part 2. In Part 3, we have discussed chemicals like arsenic and aluminium, PFAS/no-stick materials. Part 4 emphasized your pantry, such as seed oils, margarine V healthy oils, and butter. Today, in Part 5, we will also discuss fast food, tin food, packaged food, half-prepared food, or takeaway food, V live food. In the next episodes, we will address the hidden dangers in shampoos, cosmetics, clothing, plastic in clothing, how it affects your lives, your general well-being, and your financial well-being. Concluding of food consumption, we will leave the links doctors and scientists that we take advice regarding health. You also will find links for the Today research and topic, the hidden dangers of fast food, impact on health, well-being, and finances. Fast food has become a staple of modern life, offering convenience and quick satisfaction. Think of the number of fast food companies that have exploded in the last 40 years, especially in the last 20 years. You know all of them without us needing to mention any of the companies at all. We all have been in there to taste the deliciousness and indulge our tastes. We also have been around those fast food shops and smelled the disturbing smell of the well-seasoned oil that has been used forever to deep fry all the delicious goodies, which spreads around the neighborhood for all to have a taste. However, beneath of this allure of ready-to-eat meals lies a vast web of hidden dangers that can severely impact your health, well-being, and finances. The popularity of fast food is not without consequences, as scientific studies reveal a multitude of negative effects that extend beyond just the waistline. 1. Health risks of fast food consumption. Fast food is often high in calories, unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium, which contribute to a variety of health issues. Consistently consuming these foods has been linked to obesity, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and high blood pressure. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that even occasional consumption of fast food can increase the risk of coronary heart disease by 20% due to its high trans fat content, which clogs arteries and raises bad cholesterol levels, LDL. Moreover, fast food lacks essential nutrients such as vitamins, minerals, and fiber, which are critical for maintaining overall health. Regularly opting for fast food instead of nutrient-dense meals can lead to nutrient deficiencies, weakening the immune system and increasing susceptibility to infections and chronic diseases. Research also shows that the consumption of fast food can disrupt gut health, leading to inflammation and an increased risk of digestive disorders such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS. 2. Mental health impacts. The negative effects of fast food extend beyond physical health. Diets high in processed foods, sugars, and unhealthy fats are linked to poorer mental health outcomes. Studies have shown that individuals who frequently consume fast food are at a higher risk of depression, anxiety, and mood swings. A study published in Public Health Nutrition found that people who regularly consume fast food are 51% more likely to develop depression compared to those who eat healthier diets rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. The lack of essential nutrients in fast food can disrupt neurotransmitter function, affecting mood regulation and cognitive performance. Additionally, the high sugar content can lead to spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels, contributing to feelings of irritability, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating. 3. Financial implications of fast food consumption. Beyond its health impacts, fast food can also take a toll on personal finances. While the initial cost of a meal may seem low, the long-term financial burden of poor health is substantial. The cost of managing chronic illnesses associated with fast food consumption, such as diabetes and heart disease, can quickly accumulate, leading to increased medical bills, medications, and time off work. According to the American Diabetes Association, the average annual medical expenses for people with diabetes are about 2.3 times higher than for those without diabetes. Moreover, the habitual nature of fast food consumption can result in a significant monthly expenditure. The perceived convenience often leads individuals to spend money on fast food instead of investing in healthier, home-cooked meals that are not only more nutritious, but also more cost-effective. Over time, these frequent expenditures can add up, straining a person's budget and contributing to financial instability. 4. Breaking the cycle, practical solutions. To mitigate the health and financial impacts of fast food, it's essential to adopt healthier eating habits. Planning meals in advance, preparing nutritious snacks, and learning to cook simple, wholesome dishes can help reduce the temptation to rely on fast food. Moreover, understanding portion control and making informed food choices can contribute significantly to both physical and financial health. Educational programs and community initiatives aimed at increasing awareness about the dangers of fast food and promoting healthier alternatives can also play a pivotal role in improving public health. By making small, consistent changes to one's diet, it is possible to break free from the fast food trap and move towards a healthier, more balanced lifestyle. This comprehensive understanding of fast food's impacts on health, well-being, and finances highlights the importance of making more mindful food choices for a healthier future. The hidden dangers of tin and preserved foods, impact on health, well-being, and finances. In our fast-paced world, preserved and canned foods have become go-to options for convenience and long shelf life. This has been the quickest solution, especially for young families that have got multiple tasks and duties to carry out in a day, while at the same time are also multitasking. Also, because it seems so convenient that this tin beans are prepared and ready to go in 10 minutes is so attractive. We almost can say this with certainty that while the money value has decreased recently, some of these options have made it to a broader spectrum of society as they are cheap and fast. We also have to mention that, especially in Australia, it might be also in other countries as well, that this tin food has been a staple into the pensioners' table for a long time due to very low pension earnings. However, this convenience often comes at a significant cost to our health and well-being. Tin and other materials used in food preservation can pose serious risks, and these dangers are not limited to health alone. They can also affect personal finances in the long run. Below, we explore the dangers of tin and preserved foods, backed by scientific research. 1. Health risks of tin and preserved foods. Firstly, do not forget that tins are made of aluminium. We have a previous edition of this series regarding aluminium and its dangers while it is present in our lives and our food. The link of that video is below. Canned foods often contain tin, used to line the cans and prevent rusting. While tin is generally considered safe in small amounts, consuming large quantities over time can lead to health issues. The World Health Organization, WHO, states that high levels of tin in food can cause gastrointestinal problems, including nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Chronic exposure, although rare, may also lead to long-term health problems, including kidney and liver damage due to tin accumulation in these organs. Moreover, many preserved foods contain bisphenol A, BPA, a chemical often used in the lining of cans. BPA can leach into food, especially when cans are heated or damaged. Numerous studies have linked BPA exposure to hormonal imbalances, reproductive issues, heart disease, and an increased risk of cancer. A study published in Environmental Health Perspectives highlights that even low-level exposure to BPA can disrupt endocrine function, which may contribute to obesity, diabetes, and other metabolic disorders. Beyond the issues associated with tin and BPA, preserved foods often contain high levels of sodium, preservatives, and artificial additives that can further compromise health. Excessive sodium intake is linked to hypertension, cardiovascular disease, and stroke. Preservatives such as sodium nitrite, often found in processed meats, have been classified as probable carcinogens by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, IARC. These additives are associated with an increased risk of stomach and colorectal cancers. 2. Impact on mental health and well-being. Consuming preserved foods regularly can also impact mental health. The low nutritional value of many preserved foods can lead to deficiencies in essential nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and omega-3 fatty acids, which are vital for brain function. A diet high in processed and preserved foods has been linked to higher rates of depression and anxiety. A study in the British Journal of Psychiatry found that people who consume a diet rich in processed and preserved foods are 58% more likely to suffer from depression than those who eat whole, unprocessed foods. The presence of additives, artificial colors, and flavor enhancers like monosodium glutamate, MSG, can also trigger mood swings and hyperactivity, especially in sensitive individuals. Consuming whole, fresh foods instead of preserved alternatives is crucial for maintaining mental and emotional balance. 3. Financial implications of consuming preserved foods. While preserved foods may seem cost-effective initially, the long-term financial costs can be substantial. Regular consumption of foods high in preservatives, sodium, and unhealthy fats can lead to chronic illnesses such as hypertension, diabetes, and heart disease. The American Heart Association estimates that the annual cost of managing cardiovascular disease is over $200 billion, including healthcare services, medications, and lost productivity. Additionally, the low nutrient density of preserved foods can lead to frequent doctor visits, dietary supplements, and medications to compensate for deficiencies. The indirect costs, such as lost workdays and decreased productivity due to poor health, further exacerbate the financial strain. Investing in fresh, whole foods may seem more expensive up front, but it can significantly reduce healthcare costs in the long run. Growing evidence supports that individuals who eat a diet rich in fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains have lower medical expenses and are more likely to maintain a healthy weight, which reduces the risk of chronic diseases. 4. Practical steps to reduce risks. To minimize the risks associated with tin and preserved foods, consider the following practical steps. Choose fresh or frozen. Opt for fresh or frozen foods over canned options. Frozen foods often retain more nutrients without the need for preservatives. Read labels carefully. Look for BPA-free cans and choose preserved foods with lower sodium and fewer additives. Prepare meals at home. Cooking meals at home allows you to control the ingredients and reduce reliance on preserved foods. Invest in fresh produce. Though initially more expensive, investing in fresh, nutrient-dense foods will pay off in the form of better health and reduced healthcare costs. By becoming aware of the risks associated with tin and preserved foods, individuals can make informed choices that promote better health, well-being, and financial stability in the long term. The hidden dangers of half-prepared and takeaway foods. Impacts on health, well-being, and finances. In today's fast-paced world, half-prepared and takeaway foods have become increasingly popular for their convenience. It has become a staple in many families, especially young families with children and families. Families with members who follow careers as they see this option as a time saver and a lifesaver. However, the seemingly time-saving benefits of these foods often come at a high cost to health and well-being. While they provide quick meal solutions, these foods can harbor serious health risks, including exposure to harmful pathogens and chronic illnesses. Additionally, the long-term financial impact of relying on half-prepared foods can be significant. This article explores the dangers of half-prepared and takeaway foods and the implications for personal finances. 1. Health risks of half-prepared and takeaway foods. Half-prepared and takeaway foods are often associated with high levels of unhealthy fats, sodium, sugars, and preservatives, all of which can lead to chronic health conditions. However, one of the more immediate dangers lies in the risk of foodborne illnesses. Improper handling, storage, and cooking methods can expose consumers to bacteria such as Salmonella, E. coli, Listeria, and Campylobacter, which are responsible for millions of cases of food poisoning each year. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, foodborne illnesses affect 1 in 6 Americans annually, leading to approximately 128,000 hospitalizations and 3,000 deaths. Half-prepared foods, which often require additional cooking or reheating, can pose a significant risk if not handled correctly. Undercooked meats, improperly stored perishable ingredients, and cross-contamination during preparation are common sources of these dangerous pathogens. In addition to foodborne illnesses, regularly consuming half-prepared foods can increase the risk of developing chronic conditions such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Many of these foods are high in trans fats and refined sugars, contributing to unhealthy weight gain and increased cholesterol levels. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found that individuals who frequently consume processed and takeaway foods are 20 to 30% more likely to develop heart disease compared to those who eat fresh, home-cooked meals. 2. Impact on mental health and well-being. The impact of half-prepared and takeaway foods extends beyond physical health. They also affect mental well-being. Diets high in processed foods and low in essential nutrients can lead to nutrient deficiencies that negatively affect brain function. Omega-3 fatty acids, B vitamins, and antioxidants, which are crucial for cognitive health, are often lacking in half-prepared meals. A deficiency in these nutrients can lead to symptoms of depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. Furthermore, the consumption of high-sugar foods can cause rapid spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels, contributing to mood swings, irritability, and fatigue. A study in public health nutrition found that individuals who consume high amounts of fast food and processed meals are 51% more likely to develop depression than those who eat a healthier, balanced diet. 3. Financial implications of consuming half-prepared foods. While half-prepared foods may seem like a cost-effective option in the short term, the long-term financial burden can be substantial. The initial savings on groceries are often offset by increased healthcare costs associated with the chronic diseases linked to poor dietary habits. The American Diabetes Association estimates that the average annual medical cost for a person with diabetes is approximately $9,600 higher than for someone without the condition. Moreover, the frequent consumption of takeaway foods can strain personal finances through the cumulative costs of daily spending. A single takeaway meal can cost significantly more than a home-cooked meal, especially when considering the extra costs of delivery and service charges. Over time, these expenses add up, reducing disposable income that could be better spent on healthier groceries, gym memberships, or other investments in personal well-being. Beyond direct costs, there are also hidden financial implications such as lost productivity, increased absenteeism from work due to health issues, and even the long-term impact on life insurance premiums, which may be higher for those with chronic health conditions. 4. Practical tips to reduce risks. To minimize the risks associated with half-prepared and takeaway foods, consider the following steps. Prioritize home cooking. Cooking at home allows you to control the ingredients, portion sizes, and preparation methods, reducing exposure to harmful pathogens and unhealthy additives. Plan and prepare meals in advance. Batch cooking and meal prepping can save time and reduce the temptation to rely on half-prepared foods during busy days. Store and handle food. Safely, always follow food safety guidelines, including proper storage, cooking, and reheating methods to prevent foodborne illnesses. Choose healthier takeaway options. If takeaway is a must, opt for healthier choices such as grilled rather than fried items, whole grain sides, and meals with plenty of vegetables. By understanding the hidden dangers of half-prepared and takeaway foods, individuals can make informed choices that support better health, enhance well-being, and protect their finances in the long term. The benefits of live food, home cooking, and lightly cooked meals versus deep-fried foods, impacts on health, well-being, and finances. As the pace of modern life accelerates, dietary choices significantly influence our health, well-being, and financial stability. Choosing live foods, home-cooked meals, and lightly cooked or stir-fried dishes over deep-fried foods can provide numerous health benefits and financial advantages. This article explores the scientific basis behind these choices, demonstrating why they are superior to heavily processed and fried alternatives. 1. Nutritional superiority of live foods. Live foods, such as fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and sprouts, are nutrient-dense and rich in essential vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and enzymes. These nutrients play a crucial role in maintaining optimal health and supporting bodily functions. For instance, antioxidants in fresh foods help combat oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, and lower the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. Raw and minimally processed foods retain their natural enzymes, which are often destroyed during cooking at high temperatures. Enzymes aid digestion and improve nutrient absorption, supporting gut health and overall well-being. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that diets rich in raw vegetables and fruits are associated with a lower risk of cardiovascular diseases and improved longevity. 2. Home cooking. Control, quality, and connection. Home cooking allows individuals to control the quality and quantity of ingredients, ensuring healthier meals with lower levels of sodium, unhealthy fats, and artificial additives. Preparing meals at home empowers individuals to make informed choices, such as using whole grains, lean proteins, and an abundance of vegetables. This control can significantly reduce the intake of harmful trans fats and excess calories, often found in restaurant and processed foods. Cooking at home also fosters a deeper connection with food, encouraging mindful eating habits that can lead to better portion control and a healthier relationship with food. Research published in the Public Health Nutrition Journal found that individuals who frequently cook at home consume fewer calories and are less likely to be overweight compared to those who eat out regularly. Moreover, home cooking promotes family bonding and mental well-being by allowing loved ones to gather, share meals, and create traditions. This emotional connection to food supports mental health and reduces the likelihood of stress-related eating habits that can lead to weight gain and metabolic disorders. 3. Benefits of lightly cooked and stir-fried foods. Lightly cooked or stir-fried foods preserve most of the nutrients in vegetables and proteins while enhancing flavors without the need for excessive oils or additives. Stir-frying with healthy oils, such as olive or avocado oil, maintains the nutritional integrity of the ingredients, providing a balanced meal that supports heart health, weight management, and overall vitality. A study in the Journal of Nutrition highlighted that stir-frying vegetables preserves more vitamins and antioxidants compared to boiling or deep frying, which can degrade nutrients. Additionally, stir-frying allows for quick cooking times, minimizing nutrient loss while maintaining vibrant textures and flavors. This cooking method is ideal for incorporating a variety of colorful vegetables, herbs, and spices, enhancing the nutritional value of each meal. In contrast, deep frying involves submerging food in hot oil, often at temperatures above 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which can cause harmful chemical reactions such as the formation of trans fats and acrylamide, both linked to an increased risk of cancer, heart disease, and other chronic health conditions. The excessive use of unhealthy oils not only adds unnecessary calories, but also disrupts the body's balance of healthy fats, leading to inflammation and adverse health effects. 4. Financial benefits of healthier cooking choices. Opting for live foods, home cooking, and lightly cooked meals can lead to significant financial savings in both the short and long term. While the initial cost of fresh produce and quality ingredients may seem higher than processed foods, the overall financial impact is considerably lower when factoring in healthcare costs associated with poor diet choices. Avoiding deep-fried and highly processed foods can reduce the risk of chronic conditions like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, which are costly to manage. The American Heart Association estimates that individuals with heart disease spend about $4,400 more annually on medical expenses than those without the condition. By prioritizing healthier dietary habits, individuals can decrease their reliance on medications, doctor visits, and long-term healthcare costs. Additionally, cooking at home eliminates the hidden costs associated with dining out, including tips, delivery fees, and service charges, which can quickly add up. Investing in fresh, high-quality ingredients allows individuals to prepare larger portions at a fraction of the cost, providing meals for multiple days and reducing the need for costly convenience foods. 5. Practical tips for healthier cooking and eating. Embrace variety. Incorporate a wide range of colorful fruits and vegetables to ensure a diverse intake of nutrients and antioxidants. Use healthy oils. Choose oils high in monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, such as olive, avocado, or coconut oil, for stir-frying and light cooking. Limit cooking time. Opt for quick cooking methods like steaming, stir-frying, or grilling to preserve the nutritional content of food. Prepare in batches. Batch cooking meals at home allows for convenient, healthy options throughout the week, reducing the temptation to order takeout. Season with herbs and spices. Enhance flavor naturally by using herbs and spices instead of relying on high-sodium sauces or seasonings. By embracing live foods, home-cooked meals, and lightly cooked dishes, individuals can greatly improve their health, enhance mental well-being, and make wiser financial decisions that promote a better quality of life. In conclusion, fast food, tin food, or half-prepared food offer the allure of convenience. Their potential health risks cannot be ignored. The chemical processes involved in their production and the emerging research on their long-term effects warrant a cautious approach to their use. Choosing natural and live food, and at the same time home cooking, is a safer and more health-conscious choice. Ultimately, the key to a healthy diet and lives lies in healthy options and foods that nourish the body without compromising our health and finances in long run. Today in Health Part 5, we have just addressed the dangers of fast food, tin food, packaged food, half-prepared food, or takeaway food, live food. So far, we have spoken about benefits of eating organic, non-GMO, and pesticide and chemical-free foods in Part 2. In Part 3, we have discussed chemicals like arsenic and aluminium, PFAS/no-stick materials, seed oils, margarine, emulsifiers, artificial coloring, artificial flavoring, preservatives, fortified food, food sweeteners. Next time we will address the hidden dangers in shampoos, cosmetics, clothing, plastic in clothing, how it affects your lives, your general well-being, and your financial well-being. If you found these tips helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more educational and inspirational content to help you achieve personal and spiritual growth. Achieving a better life, healthier and financially healthy, will allow you to achieve faster and more effective personal and spiritual growth. Thank you for investing your time with us. Take care, stay healthy, wealthy, and enlightened.